Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 17th to the 30th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what energy we have to be mindful of, Libra, during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. We have the world, okay? So as this card turned over, I just heard rushing, rushing. We're going to try and push things further than either we want them to go or try to push things in the direction that we think they should be going in. Spirit is saying, I have doors that are going to open for you, and they're not necessarily going to be ones that you ever even thought of. So it's like in divine time, not in our time, which I know is such an annoying message to get. But really here, there's just a sense of we want the world to open to us in a very certain way. And Spirit's like, let me take control. Like, let me guide you forward, because you'll be surprised at the doors that do open. So let's look at our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is self-mastery. This is the solar plexus chakra, and there's a real sense of connecting with ourselves, with what we want, with what we're looking for, with where we want to be within our lives, and really opening up the door into awareness, into who we are. And that becomes very sacred to us. It's like the mask falls away, and what we're trying to be for everybody else, and how we kind of take everybody else's words and put them as weights on our shoulders. And we always see here, Libra, why we're about balance is because we'll take everybody else's words and they'll put us out of balance and be like, well, okay, I should be doing this, and then I should be doing this, and then I should be doing this. And here, when we look at self-mastery, it's like, this is what's important to me. And as we take the stance, we can come across a little bit gruff at times, but it's going to be a new balance that's coming in. It's going to be a new harmony that guides us forward. So let's look at our tarot energy. And the gruffness, that'll go away with time. It'll be something that we become more used to, so we don't have to seem so abrupt with it, or it isn't so against our normal character of trying to balance everybody else's wants and needs. So angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels. Ooh. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. So let's turn everything over, see where we stand with it all. Okay. All right. So where we are now is really channeling our strength in what we desire. There's also something here. Okay, this is Leo time period, July 23rd to August 22nd. There's something here where we're working up to the strength for this time period. It's either something that we're learning or something that we're taking on. I don't know if it's an added responsibility and then it comes to a head and we really get to show our skills. in the Leo time frame, but there's also a sense that we're realizing where we are now is that we're realizing that we're a lot stronger than we thought we were. We're a lot more powerful. We're a lot more guided than we thought we were. And so what we looked at ourselves and saw weakness, now we're starting to see strength. And that is going to culminate in the Leo time period. It moves us to the Queen of Cups. Now this is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is what we're having a bit of trouble with. We're having kind of balancing our emotional side with our practical side. And there is a sense here that our heart leads us so powerfully. And we're thinking, oh my gosh, this is a weakness. Like, oh my gosh, this can't possibly work for me. And Spirit is saying, yes, it can. Yes, it can. Our challenge is to see the emotions and to move forward, knowing our emotions, but also knowing what it is that we want. We can find that somebody during this time really plays the emotional manipulating card. Okay, so just be aware of this. Be aware that they know how to push our buttons, and they're definitely going to go for the low blow. So yeah, kind of knowing that and knowing that we are strong and we are powerful, that counteracts the chaos that they bring to us, or they bring to a situation. It moves us to what we're focusing on. And this is the Six of Coins. So the Six of Coins for me is my Minor Arcana Libra card. It's the Minor Arcana Justice card. So here, what this means is that there's something very malleable coming forward that we are focusing on in ourselves. And I don't know, I'm just seeing Play-Doh, like you're building something, you're growing something, but if it doesn't end up exactly the way that you want it, you can smush it down and kind of start again, and it won't be devastating. So I don't see it as a astoundingly big, not big deal, but it's not going to be catastrophic if you don't get it right the first time. And there's something here where we think, okay, it just has to be perfect right off the bat, and then I'll be okay. And it's like, no, you're going to mold it. You're going to move with it. And that's going to be important. There's a sense also of a give and a take. And that is, again, going to be important for us. The sense of a balancing and understanding, a insightfully moving forward. So with the Six of Cups, with the Six of Coins, we're finding this balance. We're finding this give and this take coming forward. And we're also going to see that there needs to be a balance where there wasn't a balance, like when there was a disharmony within a relationship. We're going to start to kind of balance it out, and we're moving towards a more equal footing. It brings us to our past, which is the Eight of Cups. Up until the time we listened to this reading, this is about us walking away from something we once thought we would love. Things are changing, and we might not be as comfortable with that change as we want to be, but we are going to be very realistically looking at it and saying, okay, I have to move forward for me. I can't stay stuck, because if I stay stuck, I stay out of balance with myself. So this is us walking towards what we need and what we want. And this is also us saying that there's a new path. We kind of thought that something would fit forever, and it just doesn't. And that's okay. It's okay to change our mind. And yet we're going to feel like either we should have come to this conclusion sooner, or we shouldn't change our mind. We should stay with what it once was. So that's going to be something from our past that we're kind of battling during this time. Excuse me. It moves us to our strength, which is the Six of Swords. Our strength is taking our knowledge and being adaptable with it, and being able to put it into certain situations, and being able to be put in different situations that we haven't, prepped for, we are not comfortable with, and still be authoritative and powerful and determined, and really look like we know what we're talking about, even if on the inside we think, wow, I need to, read the notes about this, or oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going on here, but I know that I can stand tall. That is going to be our greatest gift, and we actually know a heck of a lot more than we think we do. That's why where we are right now is the Strength card. We're a heck of a lot stronger than we think we are, and that's a very powerful place to be. It moves us to our near future, which is the Two of Coins. So there's something here. We're going to be balancing two things. I don't know if this is, I keep on seeing books opening, so what this means to me is this means learning. So there's something coming forward that we're learning, or something that we're like, it's like school and work, or it could be, getting kids off to school and work that comes forward. And we're thinking, how can I balance all of this? How can I balance everything? Or we're learning a new software or a new something for work, or trying to start even up our own business or start something where it just feels like we're juggling everything. We're exhausted. We're forgetting to balance ourselves. We're forgetting that we need to be considered as well. It moves us to our suggested approach, and that is the Nine of Swords. So right here, it's suggested that we realize that we can't worry it into being right. We can't force it into moving forward the way that we want it to. This is a time where we need to step back. We need to say, okay, this is what I need. This is what I want. And as much as I worry about it, it's not going to change the situation. It's not going to get me to where I want to be. Actually, it's going to detract from my energy, from my focus. Now, what's also really interesting is there's a book that I just started a little bit of. It's a very short book, so I'll be done and able to share it with you guys soon. And I forget the title, but it's written by the same author that's in the description box below in the book I have there. And he says that what you think about before you go to bed sets up the whole way you program your psyche while you're sleeping. So this is going to be very important. And even if we sit there and say, okay, I'm successful, I'm prosperous, I'm bountiful, and we imagine it because our imagination is so strong and it's linked, our imagination is our mind, right? If we don't fully believe it, or if we have doubts and we need to work on first chipping away at the layers of the doubts and the fears, and then being able to eventually down the line, whether it takes weeks or months, can even take a year, to be able to imagine and absolutely move forward in authority of that imagining. It takes away the fear of when we go to sleep. It takes away the doubt when we go to sleep, the worry, so that we're programming ourselves to wake up and really take charge, really go after what we want. Here, we're going to sleep, and we're going to sleep to worry, to chaos, to, running over in our heads what we have to do and how can we do this and how can we squeeze kind of like more hours in the day or more things in the day. And what Spirit is saying here is that we need to calm down and we need to go to sleep with intention. It moves us to what we need to know. And we need to know that we're working hard. We're also really enhancing our own skills and what we desire from life. So we have to kind of be kinder to ourselves as we're moving forward. This is putting in the 10,000 hours to become the expert, to really move forward in authority. Now here with the Eight of Coins, it's a real sense of I'm learning my craft. I know what it is that I desire. I can always improve, and there's always improvement to be had. But I am definitely moving forward with the authority, the brilliance, and the insight that is me. And this is also saying, I know what I'm doing, and stop doubting yourself. It brings us to our hopes and our fears. This is the Nine of Wands. We hope that when people look at us, they say, job well done. We fear that they don't. And what this is saying is that right now we're carrying way too much what people think. The Nine of Wands is having gone through a battle, having gone through this, it's almost like this war, but it's not a physical battle at times. It is a sense of, this is what everybody thinks I should be doing. This is how everybody thinks I should be. And we need to build a barrier between ourselves, because what we're doing is we're taking in their words or we're taking in their emotions and we're filling in the blanks with what we think it should be or what we think they're disappointed in or how we think we should be doing more. And that adds to our worry, our doubt, and our fear as we go to sleep at night. This is definitely around our work. This is definitely around the things that we are passionate about, the things that we are dedicating ourselves to. And we need to know that we are working well and we are moving forward. We fear that nobody will see this. We hope that people do. But in the end, what we have to realize is that what others think about us is none of our business, which is so easy to say and so incredibly hard to live by. It brings us to our potential future, which is the Magician, which is shining, which is knowing that we are on the right course, that we're doing the right thing, and that we are proud of ourselves. And as we do this, as we embrace this, there's a certain magic to us. There's a certain shine, glimmer, intensity to us that others just can't match. You might find people who are smarter than you, who are more quote unquote talented than you are in this, like just have natural talent. But you have this spark, this determination, this focus, and it makes you shine above the rest. It makes you stand out where you would think, oh, well, that person should stand out or that person. It's like, no, there's a radiance to you that people are drawn to. Embrace it. Don't hide it. And embrace what you're good at. Embrace where you excel and also where you want to excel. Like this is a time where you're looking at things, and that could be the balancing of the book and everything that we have to do, right? Balancing what we want to learn, how we want to incorporate things into our lives, and then where we need to be, what is important to us, and how we're moving forward. Now, it moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and this is the Eight of Pentacles. So where we have the positive Eight of Pentacles coming through here on what we need to know is that our hard work is paying off. Subconsciously, we're thinking, I need to put in more hours. I should be working more. I should get a better schedule. I should be much more strict and diligent with myself and just keep pushing. It's going to be too much. We'll crack under this pressure, and it's the pressure that we're putting on ourselves. It moves us to our subconscious chakra message, which is inspiration. And this is the sacral chakra. We're being inspired in creativity and sensuality for life. Sensuality doesn't mean romantic relationships. What it means is taking in the beauty of a sunset or a sun or a sunrise, the flowers and the smell that's in the air in spring, and just really being able to embrace where we are right now and to take in our surroundings. It moves us to our subconscious tarot energy, and this is the Eight of Swords. We have a tendency to overthink and overanalyze and trap ourselves in our own minds. We have the repeat of the number 8 coming forward 3 times. This is a divine message. We're taking things too seriously. And if we take things so seriously, we're taking away the spark, the beauty, and the magic that is us. So here, the Eight of Swords is boxing ourselves in, overthinking, overanalyzing, feeling stuck, feeling overwhelmed, and just kind of rolling with that energy until it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. But it becomes bigger all within our own mind. And it can also be that subconsciously we have hurts and pains and disappointments that we're still working through that are greatly affecting us right now. So just being aware of that is going to be very, very, very important. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra, and may blessings always be with you.